the story of Kiowa Hill. Kiowa Hill right there by Rio Grande, the Lobato Bridge in between Conejos and Castilla County, where the pictographs are. If you drive up the road, there's Kiowa Hill, and the story of Kiowa Hill I had heard was Kiowa ran up, and then the Utes massacred all of them, and they're all dead. Now, this is a very more specific, let me just read it to you. This is the story of Kiowa Hill. Page 209, La Vereda, Vereda. In the year of 1859, there was an encounter on the trail del Puerto del Medio between the Utes and the Kiowa. Was that the middle port? Del Puerto del Medio between the Utes and the Kiowas, who there made war, resulting in 3 Utes dead, 2 men, and an old Ute woman, and 5 Kiowa young men. So 5 Kiowa young men and 3 Utes are going to die. So not a war, but a battle. So it's not a massacre, it's not an extinction, it's not a wipeout. The Kiowa Indians climbed the little hill at the south side of the trail and made an entrenchment of rock. They climbed the little hill at the south side of the trail and made an entrenchment of rock. The Utes could not take it until a very old Ute woman with a bar demolished the entrenchment, and the Kiowa Indians fled. Thus the Utes succeeded in killing 5 Kiowa young men, and the rest saved themselves by way of the east. So they ran to the east. So only 5 Kiowa young men are going to die, not all of them. And then 3 Utes are going to die, so not exactly a successful. Luis Rafael Trujillo and Ignacio Trujillo Celedon Valdez and Victor Garcia were ordered by Tata Tanazio Trujillo to bury the 5 Kiowas and the 3 Utes so that the animals would not eat them, being above the earth. The Kiowas were buried on the north side of the trail, and the 3 Utes on the south side of the trail. Oh, Tata Tanazio ordered them, huh? Who cares who ordered them? It's who did the damn thing. Garcia Valdez and the Trujillos, Ignacio and Luis Rafael. The Kiowas buried on the north side of the trail, and the 3 Utes on the south side of the trail. Now, there's some interesting things about this. The trail goes south of Kiowa Hill, so when they climbed the little hill at the south side of the trail, well, it's not on the south side of the trail, it'd be on the north side of the trail, unless, 100 years ago, there's a trail that was actually going on the north end of Kiowa Hill. So it makes you think, is this even the right hill? But why else would it be Kiowa Hill? 5 Kiowas are killed. This is 1859. This is an encounter on the trail del Puerto de Medio. And then this was a battle that was very much of interest to the New Mexicans. They're like, what's going on with that? So there you go. The Battle of Kiowa Mountain, or Kiowa Hill, wasn't an extermination, but it was a bloody affair. 8 people are going to die. An old woman, 2 men, 2 Ute men, an old Ute woman, and 5 Kiowa young men are going to get killed. And I don't know the names to any of them. The outcome of the battle at Kiowa Hill was important to the New Mexican villagers. Throughout the early years of settlement, the Utes generally were friendly, but the Kiowas wreaked havoc first on San Francisco, 1833, at the Conejos, at the juncture of the Conejos and San Antonio rivers, and again in 1842, when land grant families attempted to resettle at San Margarita. Says that the most authentic story of the Battle of Kiowa Hill comes from Don Luis Rafael Trujillo of the Placita Los Cerrillos. Los Cerrillos. In 1901, his son Jose E. Trujillo copied the 1866 account, which later was published by Father Juan A. Cerrillo. El Cerrito de los Kiowa, so named over 100 years ago, still carrying the same name today, is well known to the people of Conejos County. Here in their grandfather's day, 2 Indian bands of Utes, whose homeland it was, and a band of Kiowas who had come from outside the valley. So the Kiowas were outsiders, fought a battle. And the outcome of the Battle of Kiowa Hill was important to the New Mexican villagers. It's page 208, 209, La Vereda, Trail Through Time, by Ruth Marie Colville.